Guys, today we have Ronald with us who has made $131,000 and has profited $69,000.
I used to rent this Aston Martin from this one guy. It was like 450 back in the days for one day. I
Yeah.
had asked him what the note was, and he told me 1100. I used to rent this car every weekend for 3 days, every weekend. So I was basically paying his note for him. I was just like, hold on, this doesn't make any sense.
Ronald, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great, bro. Thanks for being on here.
No problem.
Currently, you're holding the 18th position. You were 15 before, right? You said?
Yep.
And now you're in the 18th. We got to pump those numbers up. Well, I feel like these numbers you gave me they're not updated. Did you add the numbers you've made since you joined us in there?
I have not. I don't even have a spreadsheet with you guys' numbers on it yet, but I could definitely make one.
Oh, well, we're gonna have to wait till in the next quarter. We'll have another interview and add those numbers. But come on, I want to see you top 10, bro. I want to see you top 10.
Definitely,
You should have shown up ready, like
definitely to
against all the
go.
numbers. Now, but I get it because sometimes we do deals so quick and they happen so fast that, bro, it's just like into the next one, onto the next one, onto the next one. Is I can
Exactly.
put it on. Unlike Turo, where like they do it for you, you have it all there. But Ronald, I'm happy to have you on here. I'm going to ask you about 10 to 11, 12 questions. And, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there that probably want to get to know your story and, everything you've done in the sort of car rental space or the car rental space in general. So the first question is obviously, how does it feel to make $139,000 in this industry? Like, how does that feel to make that much money?
Honestly, I didn't even know I made that much money until I looked at the spreadsheet the other day and I was like, hold on,
When
this
I
is a lot
asked
of
you,
money. Exactly. But honestly, the feeling is surreal. I grew up in Brownsville, New York, one of the roughest neighborhoods in New York. So walking around making that much money is crazy to me. I'm basically a walking target now. If people knew how much I was making,
this
they
video's
probably
going live, so yeah, maybe now.
so if people knew that I was making six figs, so like that would be interesting. So the feeling is definitely surreal. It was just like I didn't even expect it. I was just walking around just like, oh, whatever. I'm making a little bit. This is like a little side hustle for me. So like I didn't even know. And
Yeah.
now the figures is out there. This is definitely surprising.
Yeah, I mean, and you also have an actual full-time job, like a full-time career. So this is like extra money for you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. Question number two, why did you choose to get into sort of car rentals?
Honestly, I started this car rental things, the business, simply because it's like I used to rent this Aston Martin from this one guy. He used to charge me like 450 back in the time. It was like 450 back in the days for one day. I
Yeah.
had asked him what the note was, and he told me 1100. I used to rent this car every weekend for 3 days, every weekend. So I was basically paying his note for him. I was just like, hold on, this doesn't make any sense. So literally, I was literally paying his note. So like he would rent it to me and then he would never rent it to nobody else. So I just paid the note and then he driving the car for free. And I was just like, this doesn't make any
He was
sense. So
profiting. If you were doing it every weekend, he was profiting.
literally every weekend, it was just like, it was my select. I would kind of was like manifesting like one day I'm gonna drive a Aston Martin.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep doing this. But then I stopped when I realized that I was paying his note. And then I just decided to like start renting cars myself.
Yeah. That's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually pretty funny. I mean, bro, I think that's a story that a lot of people can relate to though. Because people used to be surprised, honestly, like how quickly it is to be profitable. Because like you said yourself, 3 days, he was already making his money because you were paying him 450 a day, which to be honest, he was giving you a good deal. He could have charged a lot more, right?
Right.
In 2 days, he's $900. 3 days, he's already profitable. He's making profit. That's his car note and his insurance paid off.
Yep.
Next weekend, you're just giving him extra money for him to go out too. But you enjoy it though. That's the reason why you do it.
Right.
What question number three is what have you learned from this experience?
That's a good one. I think from this experience, I learned that like networking is your net worth. Literally, like you can't rent out these cars unless you networking. Like there was plenty of times that I just simply drove one of my cars to an event. Someone was like, "Oh, let me drive that too," and I was just like, "Listen, you go rent this, and I will give you a good deal." And literally, so like once you just have to be a sociable person, and you can work out in this industries. Honestly,
It's funny. I wrote this the other day because I'm always consistently finding ways to give more to you guys, right? And just put it together. And I wrote this the day. I'm gonna go ahead and read it to you so you can tell me what you think. I think what you just said basically sums up exactly what I said and what I wrote, and makes sense. You just said in this business, you kind of have to be your network is your net worth, right? So I think there's three paths to be successful. I'm not like that. I've noticed after coached, bro. I think I've coached about 1,000 people now. I've what the yeah, basically notice like it's like their personality plays a big role into what they do. And I've also seen that instead of like struggling to do something that doesn't fit your personality, you're better off just like leaning towards your strength. So I literally seen three ways, and obviously like you kind of take what I teach and you put it in your own way. But the main three that I've seen are these. Path number one was like the social bird, which is what you said. This type of broker usually gathers most of his clients by going out consistently and getting to know every single person in the outing. This broker gets along with everyone and fits in any group of friends like a glove to a hand. This type of broker will usually turn everyone around him into a client. Friends, family, and clients basically look the same, right? But then you have the path two that I've seen, which is the social media master. This type of guy will spend hours on social media, DMing clients and getting deals done. I kid you not, bro. I have like a bunch of students making $100,000 who I've never met, and I've been making money with them for so long. Like, if you're someone that likes to be on your phone, well, you might as well get paid for it, right? Like, bro, just comment, like, post, DM, and get deals done. I'm honestly kind of a fan of that one because you can be making somebody's weekly salary before noon on your phone. I mean, look at that guy. Look at Dennis. He just made before 12, $600 on the group, and the kid just started. You know? And that's on his phone. He hasn't actually gone out to, expand his network. He's just basically doing it all just on his phone, on his extra time he's going on there and making extra money. And then I think the last one I have is the business type, which I actually had a very, very, very successful student do very well with this. This type of, broker is usually either tech savvy or very business oriented and wants to be as passive as possible. He was most likely build or pay for a very attractive website or funnel to run ads to that will bring clients. Numbers are his best friends, and low-cost leads that convert into rentals is more enjoyable than being on social media or going out to places to meet clients. I literally have this one student, bro, that is making a ton of money just by running ads to this simple funnel, bro, because he's a tech guy. He's in development or whatever, and he created a funnel by himself. He runs ads to that funnel. Essentially, once the leads come in, they get directed to us, and we know that they're his, and then he just gets paid out because he already has a set pricing with us. So, bro, like, the way he looks at it is like no networking at all. I don't even think he's doing anything to retain those clients. He's just, this is my cost per lead, and this is how much I'm making. And that's how he knows where to put more money on ads and not, and how much his profit is. And he runs it that way. So, like, those are the main three that I've seen. Do you agree with that or no?
I definitely agree. But I'm more of definitely the first guy. Like, I'm outside.
Yeah.
Enjoying the crowd, meeting people face to face. It's like, that feeling is different, honestly.
I think being the first guy is the best as well, though, because you can always hire somebody to do social media for you, and you can always hire somebody to create the funnel and automate everything else for you while you're still outside growing it with your face and your brand. So, to be honest, you can't really, very hard to hire somebody to do the first one for you, but it's very easy to hire somebody to do the other two for you. Yeah, but that was actually amazing you said that, because it just reminded me of that right away. Next question. Did you know Accelerator Rentals existed before finding out about me?
I mean, I knew it existed. I had a person that I used to broker from in New Jersey. Deal went bad. Don't even want to speak about that anymore. So I knew it existed and how profitable it could be, but obviously that person wasn't reliable. So I decided to join Corsa.
Let's go, baby. I like that answer. What are your thoughts on like our relationship right now?
Honestly, the relationship is 50-50. Anything I ask for, I get. Anything you guys need from me, you get. So I think this is like perfect. Like, this is well balanced. Anything I ask is always, I get a response within 20 minutes. So like, I love this relationship.
Love that, but that's dope. How much are you looking to make this year? So right now, revenue-wise, you're at $131,000. Year just started, it's the first month. where are you looking to be by the end of this year from 131,000?
Honestly, I'm trying to double that.
Double that? I think
Trying
you
to
can do
double
a
that.
lot more than double, to be honest.
See, I'm starting slow. So my first year I made 27,000. My second year, I made 100 and something thousand. So
Mhm.
now my third year, I'm trying to
You've
make
made
200.
more. You haven't added the numbers from brokering my cars out.
That is true. That was literally just only me. I haven't
Yeah.
added any brokership yet.
Mhm.
So it's definitely probably higher than that. Well, it is higher than that, but I haven't gotten a chance to
I
like,
think you can do more than double, bro. Let's aim for more than double because like those numbers, like just adding one Huracan or something to this, it's
yeah,
extra 50K a month, or on the low end, 20, 30K on a bad
yeah.
month, you know? The Cullinan doing numbers right now. I mean, I think you're gonna get out as much as you put in. You already know that because you know everything I know. You get me? Next question
Cullinan
is,
is expensive.
what is your all-time goal in this business?
honestly, my my goal right now, and it's not even all time, but the goal that I'm striving for right now is to quit my day job. I honestly
Okay.
just don't want to work for someone anymore. It's just like they're telling me when to wake up when I go home. Like I just want that financial freedom. I want to be able to do whatever I want on my time. So that's my goal for right now.
You're
Honestly, I
making
actually
six
thought of
figures. A lot of people are making a lot less. You're making six figures off this alone.
that is true, but then I do have a lot of expensive too. So like I
I
can't,
hear
I
you.
can't,
I hear
I
you.
can't quit my day job yet.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. The next question is, what has the income from supercars like done for you?
Honestly, the income so far has been helping me pay. So the way I use the money for my income right now from the supercars is to pay off my notes. Like
Hmm.
I put as much money, like majority of the money that I make, I put right back into the car simply because I don't want to be paying any notes anymore. I just want to
Hmm.
be able to make every money that I make should be for me. Like I shouldn't have to pay this person first and then whatever is left is for me. So that's
Hmm.
what all the money I've been doing so far has been just dumping right back into the cars.
Okay. We're gonna have a one-on-one after this because you should be using that money to scale. Next question: how much work per day in general have you put into making this happen?
Honestly, and this is probably why I'm not making as much money as I should be. I don't put that much time into this right now simply because I have a day job. I literally wake
Yes.
up at 5:30 in the morning. I got to get to work for 7. And then
Yes.
sometimes I'm in there until 7. So like I don't have time to do anything. Especially
Yeah.
like if I have a client that wants the car when I'm at work, it's like almost impossible for me to get the car to that person. So like I lose so much money because of my day job. So
Hmm.
like really cannot put as much time as I want to into this. I could only do this on the weekend.
Yeah. I
Like
see what
so,
you're saying.
I'm in a tough position right now. So like if I could put more time to this, I could make way more money. Maybe I should just take the risk and quit my job and then see what happens. But like,
I feel like you're answering the questions yourself, bro. Like you already know what I'm thinking. I can't discuss this with you on a free call for everybody to see, but you already know what I'm thinking. Last questions, bro. You're making me give out game. How long do you see yourself doing supercar rentals for?
honestly, I love this. So like, I don't even have a time limit on when I want to stop because I love the cars. Like, there's always every year another car comes out. So like, I don't think I want to stop this. Right now, if I was to put a number on it, right now I'm 27 years old. I'll probably stop when I'm 40. If you want a number, but
Mhm.
I don't see myself personally giving it up right now because I honestly love cars and I could be driving cars until I'm 50, 60, until I can't drive no more. Honestly.
At that point, you still want to drive with the Cullinan, though.
Exactly.
This question was asked before to a different interview that I was in a couple of seconds ago, and we kind of just said that it's kind of impossible because once you learn this and you're in the business, you'll never go a time where somebody doesn't ask you for a car. Like the
Right.
only way you won't make money with this business is simply if you like put work into not making money in this business. Because for the rest of your life, your phone number is known by so many people that will always hit you up for cars. Even if you don't have any cars, even if you're doing nothing with your time or you're overseas in Europe, they will hit you up, and then you have all the resources to make them make money with one of my cars, one of our cars that we have together. So it's like I don't think this can ever end. Like you would have to like actually ignore the person for them to not for you to not make money on this anymore. Once you're in, you're kind of in forever.
Right.
Well, Ronald, it's been amazing to have you. Anything that you want to say for anybody watching this video, or maybe for your future self to watch this back before our second interview in a quarter or so?
One thing I gotta say is if you see a dream, I think you should go for your dream immediately. Do not wait. I've waited before, and now I feel like I started too late. I should have been started this. I had the money long time ago. So like, if you want to do something, just do it right away. Don't wait for it.
My
That's it.
God, Ronald, amazing having you, and I look forward to seeing your success.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.